The NASCAR Cup Series race in Michigan has been postponed to tomorrow at noon Eastern. What's going on, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. As I just said a second ago, NASCAR has made a decision and a call to go ahead and postpone the rest of the Firekeepers Casino 400 at Michigan Speedway to tomorrow at noon Eastern. That will be on USA. Really disappointing situation. They were getting really close to making it to halfway there. I was really surprised they actually were able to get the race started in general. They got 75 laps in, and I thought maybe, just maybe, that they were going to get the rest of the race in, but sadly they were not able to get it all in. And it's a really disappointing situation. First of all, I feel terrible for the fans, because the fans were getting a really incredible show. Michigan has had a really good race, probably the best race maybe since rebound. I thought last year's race is pretty good too, but this year's race has absolutely been a barn burner and been very good. Not as good as race like Charlotte or Kansas this year, but I think the racing have been very enjoyable. And it's just a shame for the fans because there have been so many races this year that have been affected by rain or postponed. This is now like the 10th, like 5th or 6th Cup race has been postponed to Monday this year, and this is also like the 19th or 20th weekend in general to have rain. And we have not gone a single week since we got to the NBC portion of the year where we haven't had rain in the forecast. Nationally, they moved the race up an hour early, if I'm not mistaken. Atlanta, they moved the start of the race up early, and the race didn't get finished on time. Pocono last week or 2 weeks ago, basically the ARCA race got postponed from Friday to Saturday morning. Last week, we also, I think, had a little bit of rain in the forecast as well at Richmond for the truck race, where that race got delayed a little bit, though they did get that in. And now this weekend in Michigan got postponed. At least if there's a positive, we did get some racing in. I thought the racing, like I said, was really good and really interesting. And hey, unlike NASCAR, they did their best to get it in. They were hoping to get it in. With how low of a window they had, they feel like they couldn't get the track right and get all the laps completed. So hopefully we can have the NASCAR Cup Series race tomorrow. Again, it's just a really unfortunate and sucky situation because, trust me, I think a lot of fans do want to get these races in. It's going to change up the schedule on this channel, of course, for me. Luckily, I did have a video come out earlier today, and I was expecting not to even have any laps completed, so I was surprised that we're able to get 75 laps in this race. Very good on NASCAR to try to get it in. They basically got lucky to even get as much as they got in because the weather has been really iffy. So the weather for tomorrow has been a little bit better, so hopefully we can get the rest of the race in tomorrow. If not, then we'll be likely racing on Tuesday, and the weather does look a lot better for Tuesday as well. So we could be racing tomorrow, but we also could be racing on Tuesday. Luckily, tomorrow, even if you have a little bit of a rainy day, we do have 125 laps to go. So basically the length of the Xfinity Series race, and the Xfinity Series race took about 2 to 2.5 hours to complete. So I think it's going to be I think they're going to be able to get it in tomorrow. Hopefully they can, because I don't want to see the race rain delayed and waiting around and having these drivers sit around. But the rain delay coverage I thought was really good. So when we get back going tomorrow, Alex Bowman should be the race leader. I think this race is still going to be as chaotic as it was today. We had 5 cars already out of this race at this point. Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Chris Bell crashed out going for the lead. You've also got Josh Berry out and William Byron out after hitting the outside wall. Some drivers have gotten stage points in this race. Bubba Wallace got a ton of stage points, and also Ty Gibbs got a ton of stage points as well. Again, just a really unfortunate situation. Wish we were getting the rest of the race in, but sadly, we are not going to finish the race today, and instead, we'll have to come back tomorrow and try to finish the race. Like I said, I feel terrible for the fans. It's been a frustrating year. I think this may be one of the worst seasons for rain we've ever seen in NASCAR Cup Series history. It's a shame, too, because I feel like the fans have been cheated out of a lot of good races this year and moved to Monday. And I'm going to see a lot of people saying, oh, with the race being postponed to Monday, this ratings are going to be terrible. But in my opinion, NASCAR really had no choice but to postpone this race. Really disappointing situation, but it is what it is. So, that is going to today's special breaking news report. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Links are below that, and comment your thoughts below on today's video. What are your thoughts about the situation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I already have a video up from earlier today, my 2024 NASCAR Silly Season predictions. Then tomorrow on the channel, hopefully we'll have the NASCAR Cup Series race view from Michigan. Then Tuesday, there should be a doubleheader on the channel with the Xfinity Series and Truck Series race picks from the upcoming race, the Indy Road Course. Then Wednesday, I'll have a NASCAR news video on the channel, more than likely discussing news over the last 4 or 5 days. We got a lot of news to cover on this channel. And then Thursday, we're going to have race picks for the Cup race at Indy Road Course, followed by the SRX race view from Eldora. And then Friday, we should have another NASCAR news video on the channel. A lot of content on the way, not slowing down anytime soon. And I think you're going to enjoy what I've got coming on the channel. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.